Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Mech's Deck Tech. Today we're going over Mishra Eminent 1. Mishra is a human artificer. At the beginning of my combat, I get to create a token that's a copy of non-creature artifacts that I control. Changes their name to Mishra's War Form, makes them a 4/4 creature. They gain haste, and I have to sack them at the end of my turn. We are here to use and abuse that copy effect to ideally generate an infinite number of extra turns. Winning by taking, just way more turns, just pushing really far ahead of our opponent. How are we doing that, right? Well, let's get into some of the facilitators of the deck here. We have our Cogwork Assembler. Cogwork's ability is a little expensive at 7, but we generate a lot of mana in this deck. We have a lot of artifacts that are just basically mana rocks. And with extra turns, we're generating a lot more land than our opponent. So we can very quickly pay for this 7. And that's honestly enough. Like, if we have our combo out on the field, pay the 7, we're immediately over our threshold for what we need in order to go infinite. We got our buddy here, Jin Gataxias, Progress Tyrant. So he's going to copy our first artifact, instant, or sorcery each turn. And he's also going to counter the first artifact, instant, or sorcery spell that our opponents play each turn. We really care about the copy, a little bit less about the counter, but the counter is definitely icing on this cake. Speaking of icing on that cake, we got Trophy Mage. When she enters the battlefield, we get to go ahead and tutor up a 3-cost artifact from our deck. We have a number of 3-cost artifacts, including things like Commander Sphere, Curse Mirror, Mirror Box, Skyclave Relic, Obelisk of Grixis. Just really ways to generate some more mana. If we're good on mana, we can always sack the Commander Sphere, which doubles up with our Ashnod of the Uncaring for card draw. Following up Trophy Mage, we have Gonti's Aether Heart. Whenever Gonti Aether's Heart or another artifact enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 2 energy. Combining this with Mishra Eminent 1, we end up with 6 energy the turn we play it, meaning we only need to play a single artifact in addition to this on the same turn, and we have enough energy to sack the copy, which we have to sack anyways, and take an extra turn. We can further abuse this kind of extra turn ability using cards such as Lithiform Engine, which lets us copy target activated or triggered ability, either targeting the Mishra ability itself or the ability of Gonti's Aether Heart. Stronic Resonator is here for the same reason. We're looking to copy triggered abilities, specifically the ability of Mishra Eminent 1. After the first extra turn, this guarantees us an extra 10 energy per turn, putting us at +2 energy every single time we do it. And then bam, we have infinite extra turns, which is what we're looking for. Once this combo goes off, if you didn't interrupt it immediately, I guarantee you I am going to win. How am I going to win? Well, let me show you. Starting off with the Electric Static Pummeler as a finisher, whenever he enters the battlefield, I gain 3 energy off him alone. I can pay 3 energy and double his power. Now he starts off as a 1/1, but very quickly and very efficiently in terms of energy spent, he gets quite large. 3 gets me to 2, 6 gets me to 4, 9 gets me to 8, so on and so forth. Now you might be thinking, but they just block your boy? It's a possibility, but I have a number of ways in this deck to simply make him unblockable. We have our lovely Suspicious Bookcase here. Pay 3, tap it, he can't be blocked. What you gonna do about it? We have a land, the Access Tunnel. Again, pay 3, tap it before I power him up. He has 3 or less power, he can't be blocked this turn. We also have the Manifold Key. Again, tap 3, tap it. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. We're looking to have a bunch of extra energy from copying our effects. Pump him up, even just like 5-6 times. He's huge. Swing in for massive damage. But why start off as a 1/1? Let me show you. Cranial Plating. So he's going to get +1/+0 for each artifact I control. Let me tell you something. We have 23 artifacts by default, ways of creating copies of artifacts, and we have some Dockside Extortionists in here. So, suffice to say, at any given moment, we have a lot of artifacts. You combine this with him, and even just, doubling him once is enough to push it over the edge. That's the deck. Hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments. And until next time, good luck with those builds.